All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of you like they Shalom. Hey, I'm just going to jump right into it. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So, for the purpose of this lesson, what had come up was this. I was looking at I had seen a post on Instagram and it showed like an X-ray of the Neuralink, and the thought that came to mind was, how can you not see it? How can you not see it? Which I don't know why that just did that. There we go. How can you not see it? It's plain. Like it's there. It's right there. What else is there? Give me 1 second. How can you not that? Like, how can you not see what the MOTB is? How can you not see it? Unless Yahweh Shem Yahushai blinded you. And those, that are holy, that are made holy, that are separated from this world, you can see it. It's plain. You can see these things. It's plain unto the holy, those that are separated from this world. And it's going to be a stumbling block for you 2/3. It is a stumbling block for you 2/3 because you don't see it, because you can't get it. You don't understand it. You don't get it. It's plain as day. Now, let's see here. Here I had a video pulled up. This is from, I saw this when I was looking up the brain chip implants. And this is from Fox 5 New York. This is from a year ago.
The promise and the hope of this technology is to regain independence for people who have lost their physical independence.
This is the device right here.
That's correct. So this is the Synchron Switch system.
It's a small device making a massive impact on healthcare.
If you look at this portion right here, that's called the stentrode. So that's the part that goes, rests inside the brain, and it travels down the blood vessels.
To appreciate the big potential of Synchron's new stentrode brain implant,
this is what's reading the signals of the brain itself.
You have to understand how the company came to set up its new headquarters in the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
To be honest, we like to actually make New York City a neural hub of the world.
Kurt Hagstrom is Synchron's chief commercial officer.
When we're able to go deep into the brain and the thought and understanding the language that the brain speaks, there's so many doors that's going to open up for us in the medical field, and so many millions of patients that we're going to be able to help with that.
Which is why this little device has the possibility to change everything.
This is a life changer. It's a lifeline, and it gives them.
It's technology capable of streaming direct thought for stroke patients or people suffering from paralysis to use routine digital devices such as texting, emailing, personal finance, online shopping, and communication.
That platform then is like a Bluetooth out of your brain to control a computer or a device where there is no need for a keyboard or a mouse. This is a truly hands-free, brain-controlled platform.
When the brain...
Now, you hear it in the video what they said. You'd be able to buy with it. You'd be able to sell with it. You'd be able to do all kinds of things, control computers, monitor your health information. This is what the devil is proposing this thing can do. It can do miracles. Here it is. You have it implanted in stroke patients. This is the first people that they're testing in. Now, you have many companies that are doing this. Synchron is one, Neuralink another. And, Synchron, hey, this is on the news, but it's not getting as much, media attention as Neuralink. But here, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So everybody. This is all inclusive, all encompassing. All society is going to get this mark. And what is this mark? Well, you're just looking at it. The RFID micro C-hip, the brain computer interface implant. That, the same thing. Just because it looks different doesn't mean it's not the same thing. You're going to still be able to buy and sell, do all these things with both of these. It's just one is in your head and one is in your hand. It's interchangeable. This is G5480 Charagma. Says a scratch or etching, i.e. a stamp, a badge of servitude. Now this is a badge of servitude to what? The Esau's New World Order. New Rome, the revived Roman Empire. You're pledging your allegiance to this. This is like a badge. This is your stamp of servitude, as if you were a branded slave or branded cattle. A stamp, an imprinted mark of the stamp marked on the forehead or in the right hand as a badge of the follower of the Antichrist, which there's many Antichrists. And this isn't just stamped in there. It's delivered. It has a delivery method, whether it be a syringe or surgical entry. Says we can go look at that. Let's go into the root of it. G5482 Charasso, to sharpen to a point, akin through the idea of scratching, a stake, a palisade, a rampart, meaning for the RFID. It has a syringe that is delivered into you. It's a sharpened syringe. It's a sharpened to a point, and that's the delivery method for the Charagma. They're finding different ways that, these brain implants, they're making them non-invasive, but it's the same idea through scratching. It's removing, for your brain or whatever. It might remove a part of your skull, whatever. It's going to drill in there. It's the same idea. Like a palisade, that's a pointed stick, a stake. What they, in the vampire movies, they drive a wooden stake through the vampire's hearts. That idea. That's the delivery method. And then here we'll go further. G1125, grapho. And it says to grave, especially to write, meaning for written things. To write with reference to the form of the letters, to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material. Now this is the other material. This isn't, it's written information, but it's coded, like binary, whatever code they decide to use, binary, hex, hexadecimal, however it's called, whatever they decide to use, it's going to have your information coded in it. Your name, address, phone number, whatever, biometric information, your biological information. Your identification, your banking information, everything. It's going to have everything to identify you, everything that you need to survive in this society that's up and coming. To write with the reference to the contents of the writing, to express in written characters, to commit to writing, write down, record. So this has everything recorded on it. Your history, your medical visits, everything, like I just said. So again, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So when the time comes, you're going to need this to survive in this society. You cannot participate in this society unless you have this badge of servitude, unless you have this mark. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell or anything like that. And more, it should be apparent that it's not talking about, the image of Caesar Borgia It's not talking about worshiping white women. It's not talking about any of that. It's not talking about how much sin you've done. This is a physical thing that you're going to need. And if you can't see it, hey, man, you're going to be destroyed. That simple. Let me go back to this video.
Or a device where there is no need for a keyboard or a mouse. This is a truly hands-free.
Texting, emailing, personal finance, online shopping, and communication.
That platform then is like a Bluetooth out of your brain to control a computer or a device where there is no need for a keyboard or a mouse. This is a truly hands-free, brain-controlled platform.
When the brain fires off, whether it's thought, emotion, motor intent, we're capitalizing on the motor intent. So when that signal fires, electrical signal, we're able to read that electrical signal via the antenna.
Synchron's approach is unique. That little stentrode inserted into blood vessels requiring minimally invasive surgery.
In other words, you don't have to drill open the skull in order to put this on the actual brain matter itself.
And this kind of acts like an antenna.
That's correct.
To something else that allows people with ALS or who's had a stroke to operate different digital items in their house.
That's absolutely correct. So this, again, rests inside. The body heals around this.
Synchron receiving a major boost recently when a medical journal found the device demonstrated long-term safety for the first trial patients. A huge milestone in a very competitive field of science. Even Elon Musk wants in, creating his own company called Neuralink.
It's basically Bluetooth to your phone. Because we'll have to watch the App Store updates.
But Synchron says using blood vessels to insert the device has them leading the race. Last December, Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates invested $70 million into the company, which brings us back to this brand new lab in Brooklyn, which at the moment boasts a pickleball court as well to help researchers get creative. What's up with the pickleball court? You got to keep their minds fresh going on?
That's right. The best way to stimulate your mind is a little exercise.
Dan Bowens, Fox 5 News.
Also, I forgot to mention, he mentioned in the video that they're doing it out of the Navy Yard in Brooklyn, I believe. So, New York City, that's like the hub. That's like the unofficial capital of Babylon the Great. So the things that happen there, are going to spread out everywhere. But just putting that, just saying that, speaking as a man, But this is Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Let's look at that word for wicked. G459 and nomos says the lawless, not subject to law, destitute of law, departing from the law, a violator of the law, a lawless, wicked. And who this man Esau Edom? He, the so-called white man, he is the lawless man. Everything that he's done here, he says he's a God-fearing country. He does the opposite. He allows moles. You can marry animals. You can do everything that you want to do. You're everything that you're allowed to that you want to do. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. And if you want to keep the Mosaic laws, no, you can't really do that here in Babylon the Great. It's looked down upon. And then shall that wicked, that lawless man be revealed, who is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And he's being consumed right now by the prophets. We're the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And Yahushai is going to destroy, these Edomites when he comes. Isaiah 63. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. So this man has the power. He has technology. He has witchcraft. He has all kinds of things to deceive the people. This man is the physical counterpart of Satan. And the lying wonders you're seeing through the RFID, the Neuralink, the Synchron, a lying wonder, because you had it to where people that are paralyzed, that have people that can't communicate, now they're able to communicate. Now it's a miracle. Now they can communicate. They can control things with their minds. Now they're telepathic. Now you got Bluetooth in your mind. You got all this now. This man is the devil. So even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So you 2/3, and you other nations, they forget about it, because the word isn't even for you. This is for the Israelites, and really only for the elect of Israel, because they're the only ones that are going to receive this. So, the rest, you 2/3, you're going to perish because you can't see it. So, that's pretty much it. This devil has lying wonders, and you can't see it. You can't see him doing the miracles and stuff right in front of your face, these false miracles. But like I started off with, I'll finish off with that. I'll start off where I finished, or finish off where I started off. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy. So these are plain. You can see it. You can see this man is the devil. You can see this man is the lawless man, the wild man. You can see that this is the MOTB. You can see that this is the Revelation 13, that this is the Charagma. You can see what's coming. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So this is going to be a major stumbling block for you 2/3. Because, you fall for this, that's it. That's your destruction. Ain't no repenting from it. You take that C hip, you bow down and take that, that's your ass. That's destruction for you. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachach Kodash, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of your elect. Shalom.